Howdy, folks, and we're back again. NMU Stoolies, episode 4. Today's date, February 7th, 2019. I'm your host, Bryce Kelly, with my co-host,
Gumby.
And to start it off, as usual, today's famous birthdays. First one of my favorite players to ever watch in the NBA, Steve Nash.
The assist machine.
Oh, I used to love playing with him. NBA 06 on the PSP, one of my favorite games. Steve is actually the godfather of RJ Barrett. A little weird, but oh well. Next birthday, Matty Stafford. Frat Stafford, as in Josh Lepose would say. Love it.
The good old Georgia Bulldog.
Oh, he's a Bulldog. Isaiah Thomas. Little pipsqueak.
The little Washington Husky.
Little husk. And one of the most flashiest players in the NFL. He's only a rookie this past year, but Saquon Barkley, Penn State Nittany Lion.
Rookie of the year?
He was.
Rookie of the year. Offensive rookie of the year.
That's what he was. All right, first topic today, NBA trade deadline. It was crazy today, past couple of days. So Anthony Davis, it's official. He's not going anywhere. Lakers, they gave him freaking so many offers. They wanted a offer back, nothing. So Anthony Davis is there. Every team's going to have a chance at him this offseason now, except for probably the Celtics because he's an old man again. Another big one today that just developed not too long ago, a couple hours ago. Marc Gasol to the Raptors. I like the fit. This gives them pretty good chances to win the East, I think.
That's true. Now they got a true big guy to play with Kawhi a little bit and Lowry. They have 10 decent players. They don't have one true big guy. Especially Mark. Mark can shoot the ball from 10, 12 feet for him for the Raptors.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I like Valanciunas there, but he doesn't have any range or anything. Mark can shoot the three ball. I mean, he's pretty good. So in that trade, the Raptors got Gasol, but they had to get rid of Jonas Valanciunas, DeLon Wright, and CJ Miles, and I think like a second-round pick or something.
Second-round pick from 2020 of the upcoming draft.
CJ Miles, he's a solid shooter. DeLon Wright, very good product out of Utah, but it's worth it. Marc Gasol, he's kind of getting up there in age, but the Raptors want it now. I mean, who knows how long you're going to have Kawhi for? I mean,
he's a free agent this coming summer. Oh, we got a first-time caller.
First-time caller, folks!
Jimmy O'Neill calling from back in Norway.
Let's see it.
Jimmy O'Neill!
Welcome to NMU Stoolies!
Oh my God. I got through?
Oh,
you got through?
You were one of our lucky callers.
I can't believe this, man. I'm a long-time listener. And I just told Lisa today, I said, I have to call him. I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard, but what do you think about the Mirokic trade for Milwaukee Bucks?
Hey, we were just talking about the trade deadline. I love the trade for the Bucks. Another big guy that can shoot the ball, very versatile. He's having a hell of a year this year, too.
I mean, they just had to get rid of Jason Smith and Stanley Johnson, but Stanley Johnson, hey, that's his second time he's been traded in the last 24 hours, so I don't even think his jersey is warm.
That's a good one there, Jimmy O.
That is good. Jimmy O, we're wondering, what do you think about Harrison Barnes being traded mid-game last night?
I thought that was hilarious.
You got anything to say about that?
I really don't. I really don't know the full background of the whole story or where he's going, but I did hear about the trading.
Jimmy O, if you, I know you played college football back in the day. Say if you would have made it to the pros.
Lakeland alum.
If you would have been traded mid-game, what would be going through your mind?
You better hope it doesn't come down to me at the end of the game because I just may push it right there.
Wow. So, I mean, some teams in the East here, they're all making trades. The 76ers just got Tobias Harris. He's a hell of a player. And they got Boban. Everybody loves Boban, the big 7. He's like, 7'4", 7'5".
Well, Kevin Pierce from the NBA today just said that before this trade that the Bucks made, that he had 3 teams at the top in the East that were all fairly even.
Mm-hmm.
But he goes, after this
I agree with them. I mean, they got a solid core. They got great depth in Milwaukee, and now adding a very good player in Mirotic, I think they're the favorite right now.
I mean, hopefully he can replicate what he did last year in Denver in the playoffs when he just went absolutely nuts.
Hey, Jimmy O, keep talking about the NBA here, but not the trade line. I don't know if you saw, but LeVar Ball was talking to Sharper there on ESPN, and he said that Lonzo Ball is a better basketball player than LeBron James, the GOAT. What do you got to say about that?
I saw a little bit of that where he said if the Lakers trade Lonzo, they will never win an NBA championship. I got news for him. They may not win a championship with your kid, and they won't win one without him. So just get the hell out of town. I can't stand that man.
Yeah, he's a jackass, really.
I don't know. He doesn't think before he talks.
No, he does not.
Absolutely not.
So, well, hey, Jimmy O, I want to say thank you for the call, and thank you for listening all the time.
Hey, I can't wait to see this on YouTube.
You'll be the first viewer. I know you will.
All right, fellas. Take care. NMU Stoolies.
We appreciate it, Jim.
Hey, stay warm. Make sure you don't get blocked in from the snow coming in from the UP, eh?
This is the second time shoveling today already.
Oh, boy.
You have a good one. Stay warm.
Stay warm,
All
Jimmy.
right, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Folks, you just witnessed the first ever caller. If you want to be featured on our show, our lines are on hold. We'll try to squeeze you in, but it's a difficult
We
task.
do accept requests. It's just it might take a little bit of work.
It really will. So back to the trade deadline. I mean, like we're talking, there's 3 favorites in the East. I'd probably put the Bucks at 1. I'd probably throw the 76ers at 2. I mean, this is a great lineup they got going. I mean, yeah, Ben Simmons not a true point guard, but damn, can he dish the ball? JJ Redick out at shooting guard. He's been able to shoot the ball his whole life. You got Jimmy Butler at the small forward. Jimmy B, man, he's a hell of a player. Who knows how the chemistry will go? I mean, Jimmy B tries to wreck shit. And small forward now, we're going to have Tobias Harris. Uh-oh.
Kelly, we got another
We
caller.
got another caller. Oh, boy. Here we go.
Tanner
Kelly, welcome to NMU Stoolies. How you doing?
I'm okay, guys. How are you?
We're doing all right. We just got done talking about NBA trade deadline, but now we want to move on to some college basketball. If you wouldn't mind talking
Hold on.
about
Is
that.
Anthony Davis still at the Pelicans or what?
Yep, he's still there.
He's not going anywhere.
Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, the Bucks are favorites now with Mirotic. They just got him from New Orleans, and they only gave up not much. Jason Smith, Stanley Johnson. But anyways,
Johnson, too.
Let's talk a little Boilermaker basketball with our biggest Boilermaker fan and
huge
listener.
Purdue fan.
Let's not talk Boilermakers. Let's just talk basketball. I mean, the Boilers are playing well right now, but there's a lot of good teams that can win it this year.
It
Oh,
really is. Like we were saying, a
first
couple
episode.
episodes, there's 10 to 12 teams I think that can win this year. Maybe more.
If you had to pick right now, what do you guys got? Who do you got?
I'm not going to lie. I really like the Zags this year.
The Zags are tough. They are tough. You know, Duke they're up there, but I don't think the 4 freshmen can pull it out for them.
Mm-mm.
And I think, Bryce, you stole the words right out of my mouth. I like Gonzaga, too. I mean, I watched them the last couple weeks, and they play 9 to 10 guys, and they're all at least
studs.
junior and senior upper class people. They're really
You got to
playing
have
well.
depth come March because, I mean, when's the last time we've seen a team not with depth make a run?
Right.
But tonight, there is 4 pretty good games. We're going to get your input on a couple. So, first one, we got Houston at Central Florida. Houston ranked 12th in the country, only 1 loss. Ralph Sampson what the heck's his name there? The old Indiana coach is coaching there. I think it's Ralph
I know what
Sampson.
you're talking. Is it
can't remember.
Sampson? I think
Sam-
it's
I think
Ralph
it is
Sampson.
Sampson.
Yeah, Ralph Sampson. They're a solid ball club, but they're in the American Conference, and I just can't see them. But Central Florida, a lot of people have them in their tournament because they got Taco Fall. He's like 7'6". Another game we got tonight, Cincinnati and Memphis. Cincinnati just newly ranked, 25th in the country. like I said, the Zags, they're in play tonight against San Francisco. San Francisco, they're right on the bubble of getting in. So if they get this one at Gonzaga, I think they're in.
Tough to win on the road.
It really is. Like
Especially playing
on the road every week.
Especially playing a ball club like Gonzaga too.
Correct.
And then
What's your
Iowa,
last game?
Iowa and Indiana. Iowa just moved into the rankings this week too. They're 20.
And
Indiana finally broke that 7-game
Yeah.
losing streak against Michigan State here this past weekend.
And that was going to be my go-to. I was going to talk about what good game there was tonight, and that was kind of my game to watch was Indiana-Iowa. I think that's going to be a really, really good game.
I think it's going to be a good game there too, TK.
The thing with Iowa is if you want to get to that team, press them. They cannot handle the press at all. I mean, they got young guys there, but a lot of white shooters. And
We like that.
Michigan just played Iowa the other night, and Michigan lost, of course, but they were doing a little full court press in the last 2 minutes, and Iowa looked like they were pooping their pants, TK.
And that's the thing. You got to throw, when you're down like that, you got to throw something at them. And I mean, if we really want to talk Big Ten basketball, it's a toss-up, 1 through 9, 1 through 10 too.
I do agree with that.
Come tourney time, any of them teams that could get in can go a ways, but it's all matchup based again too. I think Michigan struggles with a team that has a big. I know Purdue didn't really put up a fight the first game, but when you play Iowa, that showed Garza and what's the other big guy they have on the bottom there?
I can't think of it.
I can't think of
Number
his
10.
name.
Number 10, no. Cook.
Yep, Cook.
Yep.
It's tough to match up, and when you're on the road and you don't shoot well, you can't expect to win. So
No.
it should be interesting.
And that's the
going
thing.
forward.
That's the thing. Coming March, I think we're going to see a lot of Big Ten teams in the tournament as well. Even though whoever wins the Big Ten tourney gets in, but I think we're going to see a lot of Big Ten tournaments or Big Ten teams get in.
Right. One quick thing here. I don't know how much time we got. How much time I got, fellas?
You got
got-
some
you got a
time.
couple
Keep
more
going.
minutes.
Keep
Come on.
going here.
Okay. Did you guys see last night? I was kind of watching the Wisconsin-Minnesota game. I don't know if you
We watched
we
a little
watched
bit
the
of it.
beginning.
heard a little bit about Mr. Brad Davidson. I really like to shout out his little short ass because if
The
you
little
guys
ankle,
noticed,
the little ankle he tried to do on number 3 there.
Yeah, Mr. Murphy tried to knock out Murphy from the below the knees.
And that was right.
Trip him and knock
I'm
him
pretty.
over.
That was right away in the beginning. Davidson got a backdoor cut, and he missed the layup, and he literally just stuck his foot right underneath.
Right, he could have literally totally took him out of the game, took him out of the season.
Yeah,
So,
that's a little dirty play. Like, come on.
he's the flopper. He's the flopper of the Big Ten.
That's Bryce Kelly was talking. He said when you guys were down there watching him, he counted 10 flops in the second half alone.
Yeah, I don't know. I was too fired up to even know what was going on. But
What do you got to say about Marquette and their ball club?
another team, I really want to compare them to Michigan because they rely on the three. Live and die on the three.
They do. They
last
shoot.
Night, or was it
2 nights ago? 2 nights ago when they lost.
St. John's. And Pons played really well, but there's just a team. If Hauser would get on the block with his brother Jake and Sam there and body him up with Yo John, I think they're a really good team, but they just rely on the three too much.
They
And I
rely
think
on
that's
Marcus.
gonna come down at the end of the year. Come March, it's really going to bite them. But they really play well, and they really play well at home. And I don't know, is the Big East kind of down this year?
They're
A
really
little
down.
bit?
Yeah,
They're really down. I
Anyways.
checked the third place team. I think they're maybe 500 in conference play, the third best team, and that's St. John's. But up top, you got Marquette and Villanova going to battle for the Big East title. That's it.
Right.
But Marquette, they heavily rely on Marcus Howard way too much.
And then we didn't talk about the upset. Illinois.
Oh,
Oof.
How can you forget
Howard.
that? Shout out to Tony Adams.
Little.
State fan out there that will give you crap. He's the first one on my cell phone when the Boilers. Well, sometimes when they win, he's high-fiving me through the phone, but most of the time it's Boilers lost, Boiler down, etc. So
that hurts.
another team again, they'll rely on one player, Cassius Whitson. I don't know what happened to Nick Ward. He is out in La La Land the last 2 weeks.
I like that Xavier Tillman a lot, though. He's a pretty good
Yep.
ball player.
Him and Goins play pretty well together.
Well, TK, I think that's gonna wrap her up for
You
some
cut
college.
me off already or what?
I think so. We gotta move on. Keep on going with the show.
Take her easy, guys. Thanks.
All right,
All right,
boiler
thanks.
up, boiler up.
Boiler up.
All right, see you, TK.
Take care. See ya.
Well, folks, that was a little longer than expected. But, yeah, college basketball, like we said, a lot of good teams in the Big Ten. I mean, it's going to come down right to the end. Who knows who's going to win it? I mean, top of the Big Ten, it's Michigan and Purdue right now. Michigan State nipping on their heels in Wisconsin, but anybody's game. And that'll bring us to major
Championships.
my favorite part of the show.
We got a good one for them
We
today.
got a really funny one for you today, folks. It's the major championships of funny athlete names. Wait for this first one. My first one, we did a lot of research into this. I mean,
I want to say we spent a good 20 to 45 minutes. I know that's an awkward time, but we did spend some time.
Yeah.
We usually can come up with a script in the matter of 15 minutes, and I think we spent the most time on these ones right here to make it good and get more views for you guys.
Yeah. The first one I came up with, Dick Pole. He was a baseball player at a short stint with the Red Sox, but how can you not laugh at Dick Pole? Damn it, Richard.
That brings me to my first,
This one's good.
my first round pick too, or first draft pick. A Michigan State tight end player, didn't play in the league, but Kyle Sackrider.
Damn man. I can't imagine the shit he got in college, man, or his whole life, man. Kyle Sackrider. Shout out to you, bud. We hope life gets easy for you.
God bless your soul.
God bless him. My second one. This was a minor league pitcher back in the day. Steve Sharts. My pants are just like...
I think he sharted himself.
My pants feel a little awkward right now. I feel like I'm going to do it. Ugh. Steve Sharts, though. Little stint in the minors. I'll come to gums.
Mine was early 1900. He was a shortstop for the New York Giants.
Not the
football team, the baseball team. Jack Glasscock. Yep, you heard it. Jack Glasscock.
This is back in the day when there was no gloves or anything. This is bare-hand baseball.
Just taking them in.
Jackie Glasscock.
All right, let's go on to number 3 here for you, BK. I'm surprised you didn't put this one up here higher.
Yeah, I mean, this one kind of gets to me a little bit. He played in the NBA for a year. He was in various other basketball leagues, but Chubby Cox. Chubby goddamn.
And if you know BK well, you're surprised just as much as me that that's not his number 1.
Chubby Cox.
Same thing with me. I don't know how this one is 3, but this girl is a forward for the Phoenix Mercury in the WNBA, or she's retired. I didn't do as
That
much.
might be true.
But do you want a boner?
Oh my gosh, do you want a boner? That reminds me of that old WNBA movie. There's like a guy you like.
Oh yeah, where he dressed
Joanna
up.
Man.
Yeah, Joanna Man.
Kind of gives me a little memory of that. But I don't know if this is number 4, but it took me a while to find this guy. A lot of Tiger fans, I'd imagine, watch this show, but Rusty Cunts. Wow, I mean, that is very vulgar, folks. Sorry if you kind of took offense to that, but Rusty Cunts.
Mine is he's not a famous baseball player or any
Not
sorts,
really
but
famous up in Felch.
famous up in Belch. A little shout out to the North Dickinson grads or any viewers that's watching this. But this guy lived out in Hardwood, lived on Stallbriggs Lake Road. Dick Tickler. Dick Tickler, I hope you're having a good day up in Felch, everyone.
Dickie Tickler. And that'll do it for our major championships of funny athlete names. We hope you enjoyed them as much as we did. I mean, we were laughing our ass off looking these things up. But that'll bring it to
NMU Sports Talk. Last topic of the
day.
episode.
So tonight,
Your Wildcats.
Our Wildcats. They are in action against Saginaw Valley State. The girls tip off here in 28 minutes. And the boys are at 7:30, so shout out to our Wildcats. Good luck tonight. I don't think Saginaw's that great of a ball club,
No.
but you never know.
That
We
is
have to
true.
play. Conference play's tough to win. And then Saturday, they're at home against
Northwood. Yep.
I think our guys lost on there. I'm not sure about the girls, but we'll come back strong. Hopefully get the dub.
Finish the season strong
Finish
here.
the season strong. This is our last home game, so come out, please.
Support the Cats.
the Cats.
If you don't come out tonight, at least show some support Saturday afternoon.
I'd like to take a little time talk about something. This past week, we lost someone in our NMU family.
That is true.
You'd see him at the hockey games, basketball games, any sporting event at Northern. We lost Sticks, number one fan of any NMU sports.
And we went to the hockey game this past weekend, and they said that he just was at
he had a golden ticket.
Season ticket or something like that.
Golden season ticket. He'd get into NMU sports games free for the rest of his life. Just got it, but unfortunately, he had some heart issues and
He was rushed to the hospital Friday.
It was last Thursday
yeah.
night, and passed away then. But we'd like to take a little moment of silence here for Sticks. And just a reminder.
We'll be back next Monday.
We'll be back. We'll try to be back next Monday. We'll give you an update on how the sports games for Northern went this week and weekend, and we'll give you an update on everything else. But that'll do it for episode 4 of NMU Stoolies. Have a good night. Drive safe too, folks. It is bad out there. Hopefully no school tomorrow for us fellow Wildcats.
Hopefully no school for anybody across the UP.
Yeah, that'd be nice.